Thank you very much for the invitation here. We are very pleased to be awarded. I'm also very glad to be able to present our project to you. My name is Piotr Kosmala. For many years, I've been, in parallel to my professional career, I've been doing orienteering, adventure, and triathlon races all around the world. I've never been a professional athlete, but I realized that doing sport at a competitive level and at the same time having a regular job and family, you do have to focus on time management, and you also have to have a proper training plan. When I stopped doing races, then I decided to share my experience with the others, and this is how Sportovia was created. Sorry for the very small letters here. I brought a corrected presentation, but it was too late to update it. So there is a demand, a visible and steadily growing demand on the market. Employers, they are looking for a solution to make the employees committed to what they do. Also, they want to have their employees be healthy. Insurance companies, they are looking for healthy customers, but also they want to profile the customers. They want to create even better profiles as they were in the past. Healthcare systems in the world, they are promoting active lifestyle, since it is, in their eyes, the way they can make better profit in the future. So looking for synergies between either employees and employers, or between customers and service providers, there are at least three features that we should focus on. And this is the physical exercise, so let's say activity, healthy diet, and sufficient amount of sleep. There are very many wellness programs available on the market, but it has been proven that 90% of them fail. And the answer to this question why is that they were not delivered to the right person at the right time. 80% of the employees, they give up such programs within like 2 months. And also these programs, they cannot be adjusted based on usage data. So what to do to make such a program, such a system efficient? It is clear that you have to tailor the program according to the expectations. So not like it is currently, or in the past, that there was one program, universal program for everybody. You have to really listen to the people who will be using it. You have to eliminate functions which are not working. You have to check what is working, what doesn't, and then just eliminate the ones which are not working. And also you have to have a tool to personalize the incentives. Having said that, we are convinced that Sportovia is a proper tool or system which can support all what I mentioned before. It is not just an activity tracker. There are many activity trackers on the market, so an application, usually it is an application that you can record your activity. So Sportovia is not only such an activity tracker. This is actually a combination of two applications within one platform. So we have Sportovia, which is dedicated to regular users, not only athletes, but simply users. And on the other side, it is Coach Sportovia. It is an application dedicated to personal coaches, personal trainers. This is their tool, how they communicate and how they provide the services they offer. Working on this program, the challenge was that within one platform we had to combine two different expectations. So if we talk about regular users, they want to have efficient, easy to use, nice application. And on the other side, if we talk about the coaches, they need a tool which will enable them at the end of the day earn money, because this is their job, they offer their services. So it was a challenge here to combine the two and have it within one platform. So communication is very important feature within Sportovia. Coaches, they can provide the information about them, they can easily communicate, each activity can be really very quickly commented by the coach, so that the user gets really very quickly the feedback from the coach, or at least can do it if the coach is really active enough. It's worth to mention that we worked together with PayPal and we created a very secure chain payment method. So in a regular way, you can hire a coach through the Sportovia and you can simply pay through PayPal. It's a very secure way to transfer the money. Also Sportovia, because certain there is a competition on the market, but there are not really, it is innovative that we managed to combine something what usually is offered by separate applications, which is a nutrition advisor. We have very extended nutrition advisor built into the application. We have like more than 600 recipes which are personalized, meaning that depending on your profile or activity level or preferences, the meal which we offer, which we propose, can have different like combinations. So within one meal you can create even up to 9 different combinations of it. There are certainly many other functionalities within this mode. We also work and we manage to have a very innovative automatic generator of the meal. So based again on the activities you have, on your profile preferences, we can, or the algorithm can offer to you a proposal of the meals for defined period of time. Of course, you can always select the meals by your own, but this is something what we also offer. There are again many functionalities within this mode, like for instance a grocery list. So if you want to generate a list of the products that you would need to make your meals, you can do it through the app. As mentioned before, it's not only activity tracker, but of course it is an extended activity tracker too. We work really, we compared many, there are many such applications on the market. We selected the most important functionalities, and we believe it is really very practical and easy to use activity tracker. Certainly there are many other functionalities, like even closer. Statistic and metrics, something very important, especially if we talk about this enterprise health systems. So we are able to offer also tools for employers to measure the effectiveness of such program. Of course, we can, within Sportovia, we can generate the teams so that there will be even easier communication between the coaches and the team within one particular team. So if we talk about this enterprise health idea, healthcare idea, the strategy here would be to customer-tailored solution, to provide a customer-tailored solution at a competitive price and a good service. We are convinced that with our team of experienced developers located in Poland, we are able to do it. We place on the market several successful applications, and we are, as mentioned, convinced we would be able to offer to companies to product which would be valuable for them and also successful. So having spoken about the strengths, the first one was mentioned at the top. We have a experienced team located in Poland, which is still considered, if not low cost, then at least medium cost country. If we talk about the development labor, we have already a ready-to-use platform with a stable customer base and a recognized brand. We have efficient business and monetization model. So there are some examples here how it works, because the apps they are for free, but there are some built-in, like nutrition mode is a built-in app. So there's something what you have to pay for. And of course, if you hire a coach, then you pay to the coach, and then we get a certain percentage of the transfer. White label solution for corporate health programs is possible. We are open, we are very flexible. So based on Sportovia, we can create such programs, and we will be happy to work together with big companies. Of course, we are interested in further growth, and we do have a very detailed business plan for further growth ready. So if there are investors among you, then I will be happy to talk to you. So basically, that's all from my side for today. Thank you very much for listening to the presentation. We'll be looking forward to cooperation, and if you have any questions, then I'll be happy to answer them.
Who are your main competitors in Poland and worldwide? If you have any.
Yeah, there are on the market. If we talk about this particular solution here, this corporate health programs, there are on the market huge companies like Virgin Pulse or GIF, but they have budgets with at least like $100 million, and they were created in the States, but they are focused on the US market. In Poland, I don't think there is really. I wouldn't say there is a company providing or offering such applications as we have. In Europe or in the rest of the world, there are, of course, like Endomondo, there are really very many. But what was innovative here, we managed to combine different functionalities. Like as mentioned before, like nutrition mode is something what usually companies, they try to link with the other companies. We have it within our app. So, well, definitely there is competition. We think we can do it more efficient, at least. Thank you.